Hello, 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 Crossroads witches and other interesting magical beings. As I always say every time, I'm so excited to be here. I'm actually extra excited today because I have a witchy friend who is joining me, and she sent me, I have the box of goodness that was sent to me. And I want to share with you all a very well kept secret, and that is Cheryl from Custom Made Incense. Hello.
Hi. A little off for the pronunciation. That's okay. Taren S of House of Witchcraft. Love you guys so much. Watching it forever. Surreal. It's all right.
Surreal. I want to
Otherwise,
call you
yeah,
Cheryl.
it's okay.
Can I call you
Yep.
Cher?
Why not?
Surreal. Thank you so much for
Sure.
correcting me on that one. With it, you make incense, and you've been making incense for a while. I know because I've enjoyed them, and you're
Thank
back
you.
up
That's
and
great.
running with it. And
Yes.
I, the incense is such a wonderful magical additions to our practice using
Why make
good
it?
good incense is
My
such a
incense is for every witch, wizard, warlock, whoever jinn you want to be out there in the world. Do what you want with it, but be good at it.
well.
It's super. If you want it charged, it's supercharged. If you want to put your intent, I don't touch it. I never spit in it. I never put my blood in it. You do that, okay?
I was like, you're going places I'm not going to talk about with.
Sorry.
Yes, you can do all that with your incense. But I love your incense because I know you're peculiar about
Oh yes.
using good quality ingredients. You do not put filler
Oh no.
in.
We purchased the best. This, in fact, was $25 for only 4 ounces, pure from Australia. So things
Ooh,
like that. Everything's natural that we use here.
and you
Maybe
can
we'll throw some salt in the water as a preservative, but that's all.
but you can tell the difference.
A
And this
lot
is
of people are saying that now. More and more are buying, and due to people like you sharing, I really appreciate it. We stayed behind the media and everything because I felt my magic was a private. When I came on YouTube the first time, and I saw some of these gals here spitting out these card readings, and I'm like, oh my word, really? Everybody's just on YouTube doing spell work, sharing stories, whatever. And I still
uh,
didn't get out there until like now.
we have to remember, and you bring up a really good point where we see these people on YouTube and we think that that means that that's representing the community with
Oh yeah.
without understanding that is such a small percentage of community, and
Oh
a
yes.
lot of our magic folk, um they're busy, they're making potions,
We are
incense,
busy. Yes.
blessing candles, doing services. You don't have time for social media.
Exactly.
And uh, the whole marketing whiz part of it all, you're like, no, I got clients, my clients tell my clients
I
and
sold my stuff
everything.
at flea markets first and it like took off from there. I would say I have a YouTube channel, but it wasn't really all that much until now. So we
Right.
revised a little.
And
Never.
I think for new folk, it's a double-edged sword because it's really cool as hell that you can walk into all these different stores and they have all this cool stuff,
Right.
and you get the stick of midnight dreams magic at the
Yes.
store, and not really understanding that this is a commercialized version. This is
Exactly. And it
uh
smells like exhaust from a Mack truck or something.
I don't think it's quite that bad, but understanding the commercialization aspect of our
Yes,
community,
definitely. Sell, sell,
and
sell.
this
They
is
open their
something.
hearts into the matter, you know.
Well, this
There's
is
no,
something that in folk magic we had happen with mail order in the 1920s, where
really? Wow. I didn't ever heard that.
within Hoodoo and within Conjuring, we were all of a sudden we had mail order catalogs where you could get little
Yes.
booklets, Papa Jim's herbals, and started, far off places ordering stuff as opposed to looking in our own backyards.
Yeah,
Now I
exactly.
find it fascinating. 100 years later, we're back in our backyards. And
All the lemon balm water that I use in the incense is right here in the yard. It's so
right,
easy.
we're back where we need to be, and that our incense, our burnt offerings, our burnt herbs, were homemade to start with. It was, we have the
Yeah,
crafty lady down the street that makes it.
exactly.
And a
And
lot of
then what's
you,
nice is when you share your stuff, and if you share it with the person that they're supplying you with some things you're using, you give them a sample and they send you other samples, you know. This is Bokor. I never mixed Bokor yet. And we have a coven member. Can't pronounce his name either at times. You know what I mean. He does the Egyptian, and he blend this already. So
ooh,
I'm amazed. This came in the mail the same week we were talking about that in the one meeting.
and
It's
this
like
is why
synchronicity.
I wanted to shoot this video for a lot of our new practitioners, our novice witches in community who are like, where are you getting this stuff from? We're getting it off of each other.
Right. We
We're
always
getting
did.
it in, small shops. We're getting it, as you just said, via our covens, our temples, our organizations. Even, if you're part of a local Facebook group, you can, ask who makes candles, who makes incense. I
Right.
love the witch's hat.
Yeah.
We
On
did
the good
the
side, we don't make them in any shapes that are usually seen out there. These are witchy hats. We have witchy hats on a stick, that backflow. Really awesome. Mesmerizing. And, we make
oh man,
snakes.
oh my, those are brilliant. But these are the
Magical.
where people are like, where's the good stuff at? This
Exactly.
is where the good stuff is being able
Nobody
to
makes
have
this but us, me.
someone who is really good at their incense, because I will reach out to Surreal Surreal. I'm still wrapping my head around that. I don't know why my brain
Just
don't
say
want to
Uriel then. That'll be fine. Uriel is fine.
why my brain
The same
doesn't want to
person anyway.
uh where I have like a list, like if I need a certain, I know I'm having a special something, I want some good
Yeah.
incense, I'm going to reach out to you with,
Yep.
I'm doing this, I need something, knowing you're going to give me the blend I need. In
Exactly.
fact, we
Yep.
did it, what was it, gosh, it had to have been 3-4 years ago. We were doing a Yule, and I talked with you about it, and you sent us the special, the Eye of Isis incense.
Oh, I Horus. Yeah. Oh my
Eye of
word.
Horus,
Cinnamon
that
and
was it,
dragon's blood. Something like that
because
blended.
of Tesseract and the
Yeah,
ritual he
that's
was.
him.
Yes,
Yeah.
there was this whole thing, and it was really nice because it's like you get a signature incense when you're
Yeah.
working with an actual crafts person.
Right. And my
You know,
incense is distinctly for magic. If you need money back, you want to send a snake to get money back, then you need a snake. To all types of, the snake will do anything you want. In fact, the right blends. That cinnamon and dragon's blood I meant in that Eye of Horus was protection while money drawing. How simple is magic? I don't know. That's the way I look
well,
at it anymore. It's just the
what I
ingredients
found
pop.
though over the years is when because I get my good ingredients, my best stuff comes from people like you, where
Yes.
I reach out, tell you what I'm doing. You give me a blend, I Venmo you. Um,
Yep.
and when I work, you know, what is it? Drew from Creations from the Hollow
I
is
know. I was on her site. Awesome.
she does candles. She's got the art for candles like you have the art for incense.
I saw her candles.
She,
Yes.
she has
I will
taken
be
it there
buying some.
and they're brilliant. And what I love though is you can email her, chit
Yes.
chat with her about what's going on, and
I
she
talk
will
with everybody.
come up with, give you a little. This isn't an assembly line. This is
Right.
magical practitioners making magic
Yep.
and
I have a
giving.
friend. Yep.
Yes, and how important that is. And this is where I love our aesthetics. I love the fact that you can go to all these different stores and get all this cool stuff. But we
I
have to
know.
be mindful and understanding this is commercialized. It is not really magical, but it looks cool and magical
Yeah.
versus going to actual practitioners. This is the magic, they're creating it, and you have an opportunity to get it from them, to buy
Yeah.
it, to fair trade it, however
Yeah.
people do their things. I always tell people when you're reaching out, please, don't haggle prices. If
No
any,
way.
if anything, give a little more and give a
Yes.
tip. When
My
it
stuff is
comes,
very reasonable price.
well, yours are first out. You are both you and Drew are super reasonable. Where sometimes I'm like, y'all should be pricing it a little more.
Yeah, I
But that's
know.
just my own personal on it.
Do you know
Um,
I started this stuff on food stamps because all of it is a food product. And when I was a little low, hey, that's what came. That was the idea. I went with it. So I am now all food stamps because
I
of selling
love
the
that
incense.
though, where you took what you had and you made
Yes.
something and everything. And I want to get you sent me, I haven't tried it,
I,
Caramel Dreams.
oh, you're gonna love it. Oh my. I just started another one tonight, last night.
And I opened it up and was like, oh my gosh, this is so, I cannot wait. What do you
What?
recommend?
Totally made with Watkins brand, okay? Right
But
off the
what do you
grocery shelf.
recommend I use this particular incense for?
Um, well, a sweet night.
Is this a good giggity
Yo,
Morgan?
giggity. Oh, yes, indeed. He's gonna love it, really.
This is when you want that extra special.
When you
Uh-huh.
do it,
Okay.
in fact, I was considering a massage oil with that same scent, but it might get too heavy. I don't know. Might be a good idea.
It smells so good. Like I said, when I got the package and I opened it up, all of the smells came out, and that within itself is a magical experience. I love
Wouldn't
that.
even have to worry if the dog ate it. Wouldn't hurt him at all. It's pure cinnamon. Uh, the Mako brand, make Earth Mako powder, and this extract. I swear, that's all.
And then you sent me wisdom,
Oh yes,
and I
wisdom.
I love the maraschino cherry extract.
Yes,
Was one of the ingredients. And when I read and went through it, because dragon's
abundant,
blood, patchouli, and
abundant.
then also a steady rainwater was blended
Yes,
with this. And
that's it.
again, this
Abundance.
this is a magical practitioner's recipe for
I know.
real. I mean, when people are like, what does the real stuff
Yeah,
look like? I'm like, it looks like this. This is what it
right.
looks like to us. But I just the maraschino cherry extract, I just sat back on it for a second. I was like, oh, I love that.
Because cherries are abundant. There's millions of them. You know they. multiply.
Brilliant. Yes, yes. The cherry tree, the magical properties, all of that. My brain went there for a moment and I just
Yes,
loved it.
exactly.
And it was just such a brilliant blend. And again, I have burnt some of the wisdom ones, and I really, really like them.
Well, for someone like you to talk this stuff up, I am very pleased, and I couldn't be happier with your reviews. I mean, I found you, and I was in the dark as much as when you started. Our videos were like goofy at first, and I gotta keep watching this woman. So I finally subscribed. Watch like 3 or 4 videos before you even subscribe, and then go back on what you had first. And watched all of them up until like what, 2012, 13 you started? 14?
No. I haven't been on
Later.
that. No, I haven't been on that long. I've only been on 4 years.
16. 4 years. No, I thought you were on in 17 or 18. Wow.
No, I didn't come on till 19.
Yeah, wow, that's something.
April Fools
Yeah, okay. But
is
that is the way I
actually
watched it. I know that.
on April 1st. April
Yeah.
Fools was my first upload onto YouTube.
Any new one I find, I have to watch from the very beginning video for some reason.
But we were, yeah, that's what I was like. Where sometimes you get mushy on how long, because I'm like, we were already in Facebook groups together, and I post because I already you had been posting videos, and we just started chatting, and
I don't count time. It's in the first place, so like, who cares anymore?
We started chatting, and over the past several years, I found out, that like you truly do witchcraft. You make incense, you craft it. And the first batch you sent me, I was like, wow, this is so good. And so grateful that you did that, and when I tell people we need to support our community, this is what I'm saying. We have some of the most talented magical practitioners who do make some amazing products, who do have amazing services, and we need to keep our money inside our community. Yes, I love corporate aesthetic decorations. All right, I'm the first one, I admit it. But be mindful of what you're doing out there, which is when you want an extra special, put it together working, then you need to go get magical ingredients from magical people. And start the process with a good foundation. We were talking, some of the incense, the reason why the incense is $1 at the dollar store and you get 10 sticks, is because it's wood filler with chemicals, and it's not even remotely real. And it's sort of fun. I'm not going to say I haven't lit up some cheap ass incense. Of course I have.
Yeah, and got a headache later. Yeah, I know.
And then, but once you light the real stuff, once you put that energy into your working, you understand there is a difference.
Yes, it really changes the atmosphere when everything is 100% natural,
There is a different witches, all right, and I know a lot of you are just out there, you're on budgets, you work 60-hour work week trying to pay rent, and I'm here telling you, you need to go buy a special incense. These are for you to make sure that you have that little budget to treat yourself. The self-care of magic is using quality ingredients.
Yes, don't be afraid to use your food stamps either. I'm serious.
Or use your food stamps.
Right there, right in front of you. How easy it is to make this stuff up for yourself.
Do you want to get, that's a really good thing right here.
I might give some classes.
Where I'd say, folks, could you in the comments below, are y'all interested in learning how to make incense?
We are on Patreon right now. I actually did just start a Patreon channel like everyone else, so we're gonna join the bandwagon.
I tried Patreon. I couldn't understand it, so I stopped.
Yeah.
I'm not good at
What's
stuff.
it?
I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Everything
Right.
that I do want, though, is for you to hold up your business
Sure.
card.
We do need employees, by the way. If you want work, give us a call. We're in PA.
And for those of you that are interested, you can email her, you can call her, or you can go to the address. And she is also on YouTube under the Incense Shops, and she is on Facebook under Mary
Same
Ann,
thing.
the Incense Shop. You can get up with her, call her up on the phone, talk with
Sure.
her, and tell her the order that you want, what you're looking for, and
We
she'll
do not
create.
make vulgar pieces. You can mold that yourself. And we
I do
cannot make
want to
any
say
registered trademark pieces. You know that.
the other one
There we
you
go.
sent me was the Crossroads.
Yes.
And again, I went through, I love that you send the list of what's in here. So, but
Sure. Not gonna
I,
lie.
I love the combination.
Yeah, me too.
All right. I really, really, yeah, that little bit of lilac.
Right.
I really
Because
love.
you always you smell that at night sometimes, don't you? When you're outside in a working or oh my god, I'm not the only one. Oh my god.
Yes.
Too real, man.
Yes, I would tell. I have said that to people before that lilacs are for the dead. They smell so good at night. Uh,
Yes.
there are some flowers that just have such a beautiful heavy scent to them, especially around
Just gotta chill. Yeah. I just gotta chill from that.
like, if you're lucky enough to be in the cemetery smelling it at the same time,
Oh yeah. Yes.
but I really like that incense, and we're doing our full moon right before Halloween, I think is how we have it set
right.
up. But
This weekend, yeah.
yeah, this weekend I've got like one right after now.
Oh, you're telling me.
I love it. I'm grateful for it, but at the same
Yes.
time, I'm just like, okay, I can do this. I've couple of different parties and also a ritual that I'm going to, or well,
Yes.
actually, ritual I'm doing. So, I plan on using that particular incense. I thought it was perfect timing.
Great.
The season of the dead. I was like, what's a good season of the dead incense? Of course, Crossroads. It was too perfect. I was like, oh, you can't make this up, you know?
Tell you what.
You
Now you
sent
got
me
a box.
exactly what I needed.
Guess what you just did? You got a box every 2 months or so for free, so long as I'm alive. How's that? No
Oh
problem.
no, no, I don't want to do that to anybody. I always want to
Nothing.
pay
Nothing
my
at
fair
all.
way. I keep it fair. But excuse me, y'all, that was a little.
Hey, I took a shot before we started. It's a blackberry brandy. It burned my mouth.
I'm just drinking sparkling water. Okay, I'm not even drinking the hard stuff right now. I'm not doing, anything. But we're gonna keep this short, witches
Yes.
and other interesting magical beings. Please go check out her shop.
Thank
She's
you.
got some things going on in the coming months that are really exciting, and so I will
Big
keep you.
party sizes, party size incense. Oh yeah. Never
I
heard of it
will keep
until you
you
saw me.
updated. I promise to keep you all updated on what she's doing. And if you're curious, just go ask her yourself. This is one of those great practitioners, like I said, witchcraft, who has the craft in it, who is taking it to the next level with their incense. And it is such a pleasure and a privilege to be able to use them in my own magic. And I just want to thank you for that.
So nice. So exciting to hear that somebody's using it, not just burning it for the smell,
No, it's magical. And
Yes.
with that said, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. And to
No
all
problem.
of you witches and other interesting magical beings, of course, an extra special thank you for all of your support and, of course, watching the videos until the end. With that said, get out there, fly your brooms, have a bright, blessed day. And as always, amen, blessed be, ashe, and a bobo.
Stay safe.